As I trudged through the frozen abandoned city nestled in the Italian Alps, my metal detector humming softly in the biting wind, I couldn't shake the eerie silence that cloaked the crumbling ruins. Little did I know that beneath the snow, a fortune no one expected awaited my discovery. The place, once a thriving medieval outpost called Valtenbrau, had been deserted for centuries after a catastrophic avalanche, its secrets buried under layers of ice and forgotten time. I adjusted my gloves, scanning the ground with anticipation, the detector's beeps piercing the quiet like whispers from the past. What hidden treasures might this ghostly landscape reveal? My heart raced as the first signal echoed strong and insistent, pulling me deeper into the mystery. My detector led me to a spot near what seemed like the remnants of an old marketplace, where I brushed away the snow to unearth a small bronze statuette. It depicted a Roman goddess, likely Minerva, with intricate details on her helmet and shield that spoke of ancient craftsmanship from the imperial era. This artifact, probably from the 2nd century AD, held immense historical value as it reflected the spread of Roman mythology into remote alpine regions, symbolizing protection and wisdom for traders passing through. Valued at thousands in today's market, it wasn't just metal, it was a portal to understanding how the Roman Empire influenced even isolated Italian communities. I carefully wrapped it, marveling at how such a find could rewrite local history books. Venturing further into the snow-covered streets, another beep drew me to a cluster of buried stones. Digging revealed a collection of Etruscan pottery shards, adorned with vivid black figure paintings of mythical scenes. These pieces, dating back to the 6th century BC, were priceless for their insight into Etruscan daily life and funerary practices, a civilization that predated and inspired the Romans. Museums would clamor for them as they offered clues to trade routes connecting central Italy to the north. The historical significance lay in their rarity. Few such intact fragments survive outside major sites like Tarquinia, making this discovery a potential key to unlocking forgotten cultural exchanges. As the sun dipped lower, casting long shadows over the abandoned buildings, my detector signaled near a frozen fountain. There, I uncovered a gold fibula, an ancient brooch shaped like a safety pin but elegantly engraved with vine motifs. From the Lombard period around the 7th century AD, it represented the migration of Germanic tribes into Italy after the fall of Rome, blending styles that showed cultural fusion. Its value wasn't merely monetary, perhaps worth tens of thousands, but in educating about the Dark Ages artistry, when such items denoted status among nobility. I held it up, imagining the stories it carried from a time of upheaval and rebirth. Pushing on through the deepening chill, I reached the edge of what might have been a noble's villa, now half buried in ice. The detector went wild, leading to a silver coin hoard, dozens of denarii from the Republic era, stamped with profiles of consuls like Julius Caesar. These coins, minted in the 1st century BC, were historically vital for tracing economic policies and military campaigns that shaped Italy's unification under Rome. Each one could fetch hundreds at auction, but their true worth lay in the numismatic evidence of trade and power struggles. I sifted through them, feeling the weight of centuries in my palm. The wind howled as I explored a collapsed chapel, its walls etched with faded frescoes. Beneath the altar's rubble, my tool pinpointed a reliquary box of ivory and gold, likely from the Byzantine influence in 6th century Italy. Inside were fragments of what seemed like saintly relics, though the box itself was the gem carved with scenes of early Christian martyrs. This artifact illuminated the transition from pagan to Christian Italy, a rare survivor of iconoclastic destructions, potentially valued at over 100,000 for its religious and artistic heritage. It sparked thoughts of hidden faiths persisting in these remote hills. Deeper into the frozen labyrinth, near a tumbled tower, another find emerged. A set of bronze surgical tools, reminiscent of those used by Roman physicians. Dating to the 1st century AD, they included scalpels and probes that highlighted advanced medical knowledge from Hippocratic traditions adapted in Italy. Their historical importance stemmed from revealing healthcare practices in provincial outposts, where such instruments saved lives during plagues or battles. Priceless to historians, they could command high prices in specialized collections, bridging ancient science with modern medicine. As the cold deepened and my fingers grew numb, I pressed on toward the heart of the frozen city, drawn by an unusually strong, steady signal from my detector near the ruins of what looked like an ancient forum. The snow here was thicker, almost defiant, but I dug with renewed energy until my shovel hit something solid and metallic. Brushing away the ice, I uncovered a magnificent Roman aureus, a large gold coin from the reign of Emperor Augustus, perfectly preserved, its surface gleaming with the profile of the first emperor and the words Caesar Augustus stamped in crisp relief. This wasn't just any coin. It was a rare commemorative issue from 27 BC, marking the establishment of the Principate and the dawn of the Roman Empire as we know it. Historians had long debated the exact designs of these early imperial issues, and finding one intact in such a remote alpine outpost could prove the extent of Augustus' economic reforms, reaching even the northern frontiers of Italy. Its value? Easily in the hundreds of thousands, but more importantly, it was a tangible link to the moment. Rome transformed from republic to empire, a piece of history that could reshape our understanding of trade and imperial influence in the Alps. I sat back on my heels, staring at the coin in disbelief, the weight of centuries pressing down on me like the snow around us. This single find tied everything together: the Etruscan shards, the Lombard fibula, the Byzantine reliquary, all of them now framed by this golden proof that Valtembra had once been far more significant than anyone realized, perhaps a hidden stop on an ancient imperial road. My hands trembled as I photographed it, knowing this discovery alone could draw archaeologists, museums, and historians from around the world to this forgotten place. The fortune beneath the snow wasn't just monetary. It was the key to reviving a lost chapter of Italian history. That's when I realized the adventure had come full circle, from a quiet winter hunt to unearthing something truly extraordinary. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through the frozen abandoned city of Valtembra. I hope you felt the same chills and excitement I did. Drop a comment below and let me know which object was your favorite from today's finds. The Minerva statuette, the Etruscan pottery, the Lombard fibula, the Republican denarii, hoard, the Byzantine reliquary, the Roman surgical tools, or the stunning Augustus aureus that changed everything. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more real Detectorist adventures, hidden treasures, and historical deep dives, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and give this video a like. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious out there.